the Luangwa Valley is one of the last lion strongholds in the world. In the long, lush wet season, the prides are scattered far and wide as they pursue their prey. But come the dry season, all the wildlife is concentrated around the river. Forcing the prides into overlapping territories. Such close proximity means every action and drama in one pride inevitably affects the other. A pride's future is bound up in its cubs. And for one of these overlapping families, known locally as the Hollywoods, cubs are a huge issue. For almost 2 years, none of theirs have survived. And to make matters worse, there are no adult males. The two brothers that once headed up this pride have been absent for months. So after generations roaming this valley, could these Hollywoods be the last in their line? The filming team are based in the heart of lion territory. Specialist lion cameraman Nathan and filmmaker Katie are sleeping in the lion's den, bringing them closer than ever to the big cats.
Katie, there's actually some lion tracks down here.
Really?
Yeah. You can see there, the 1, 2, 3, 4 toes actually came right past your tent, sniffing your head, basically.
You are kidding.
Yep, because your bed's right here.
Oh my God, look, it does actually go all the way back here.
Does it?
Setting out in the direction of the tracks, Nathan finds someone who can bring much-needed hope to the Hollywoods' desperate situation. Far from the rest of the pride, he's located Ava, a lone Hollywood female.
She's obviously been separated for a while.
And he's noticed something very significant about the 7-year-old lioness.
She's got teeth that are quite obvious.
As Ava's producing milk, it can only mean, despite everything, she's recently had cubs. It would explain why she's on her own, as, for safety, a lioness will isolate herself from the rest of the pride before giving birth. But experience has taught Nathan he has to set eyes on any cubs to be sure they've survived. The Hollywood pride's hopes are resting on this one female. In contrast, 5 kilometers away, the Hollywood's neighbors have got just about as much as they can handle. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boisterous cubs to care for. And they really do need looking after. The cubs only recently survived a run-in with a highly dangerous herd.
If these buffaloes come across lions, they will kill them, they will trample on them. He's starting to run towards the cubs.
And then eldest cub Pip got separated from the pride in the dark.
You can hear a hyena calling.
He spent a day and a night ducking hyenas and dodging leopards.
He's definitely lost.
But now back with his pride. His misadventure seems to have taught Pip to stick close. At 3 months, his little sister, Grace, rarely strays far from their mother. She's the youngest cub, and much of her diet is still milk. and most of the time, she's only interested in playing with their food. Or conquering it. The pride allows little cubs to get away with anything. But as she gets older, Grace will need to learn lion etiquette to stay out of trouble. Grace's family is headed up by 3 highly unusual-looking fathers, with patchy manes and ugly leers. This coalition of males is known locally as the Punks. They took over this pride last year and fathered all the current cubs.
In a pride structure, everyone thinks of the male, the big dominant male, but he's actually pretty useless. They quite often spoil the hunt. They quite often steal the food from the females. Actually, the females are the main core of the pride.
At first, big males might appear lazy. However, they're essential to defending the cubs.
His main role is protecting the pride from other males coming in and take over and protecting the cubs.
Out in the bush, Nathan's still on the trail of Ava. The lioness he's hoping has cubs. Newborns that would give the dwindling Hollywood pride hope for the future.
She's crossed a huge open, really bumpy area, and now she's entering into real thick bush. So I'm not sure if we'll be able to keep up with her, but we'll try.
Nathan's lived and worked in Luangwa for 20 years. If anyone can follow Ava, it's him. She's on the move all day. And as the light starts to fade, the team are determined to continue tracking her.
Although it looks quite light outside, Nathan's probably only got another 5 to 10 minutes before we have to stop filming.
So they switch to a remarkable thermal imaging camera that enables them to follow the big cats through the night. Ava covers another kilometer before eventually stopping at a dense thicket. If she has cubs, this could be where they're hidden.
Yeah, there's something moving there in the middle. Smack in the middle. That's a cub there. But there's a tiny cub just moving there. You can see the tail. Head's just turned around. It's amazing to see this image, because I mean, in daytime you wouldn't really see through there at all. There's a little bit of warm glow over here as well, so not sure, maybe another cub.
Despite the dense foliage, the team managed to spot 2 more distinct little bodies.
Fantastic, so 3 cubs.
It's game-changing news for the pride that for 2 years has gone without any cubs at all. The next generation of Hollywoods is tucked away in this bush. The magical and little-known world of Luangwa after dark is revealed using one of only 2 cameras in the world capable of capturing these images, exposing fascinating nocturnal behavior. And thermal information not obvious in daylight, displaying hot areas in white and cooler ones in dark. Everything from the warmth of a lion cub's breath to the cooling system in elephants' ears is revealed. Adult elephants require up to 130 kilos of food a day. Finding this amount of roots, grasses, fruit and bark can keep them on the move day and night. Come morning, it seems a little one has got left behind.
So we've just come across a little lone elephant, probably only about 4 years old, and none of the rest of the herd are in sight.